Few people have ever seen these anti-flood inventions. Throughout the beginning of human history, people have placed significant importance on rivers. Numerous civilizations have arisen on the banks of rivers all over the world, and many of them flourished in proximity to the activity streams of water they were located on. On the other side, river floods were responsible for the devastation that was visited upon several of the cities. As temperatures continue to rise around the world, ice-capped mountains and glaciers are losing their snow and ice at a startling rate. This, in turn, causes water levels everywhere to rise, which places a threat on cities that are located along rivers and coastlines. One significant manifestation of this risk is the alarming rise in the frequency of flooding in a variety of countries. Thankfully, technological advancement is keeping pace with these shifts in the natural world. Some anti-flood inventions make it possible to avert loss of life and property in the case of flooding. These inventions are now in use. Number 10. NOAQ Box Wall. NOAQ, the company that manufactured Box Wall, is a flood prevention barrier. By keeping the water from penetrating it, it provides the best possible defense for areas ranging from small to medium in size. The chained barrier is not only simple to operate, but also simple to clean because it is assembled by simply joining individual components to one another. In addition to this, it may be stored in a relatively small area, such as the trunk of a car. The equipment is incredibly lightweight, weighing in at just 14 pounds 6.35 kilograms in total. Number 9. Watergate Flood Barrier. We are not joking when we suggest that you simply roll out the blockade as an alternative to the more laborious alternative of building it up. The Watergate barrier makes the installation of flood protection as simple as laying out a mat, which is why it is so effective. You may prevent an entire street from becoming flooded by using this flood prevention device, which is both robust and long-lasting. The primary end of the barrier is outfitted with ballast, which prevents the water from flowing past a specific point in an excessive manner. It does so by relying on the weight of the water itself to maintain the barrier. The formation of a seal is achieved by the water pushing up on the top of the barrier while simultaneously pulling down on the base. It is possible to reduce the amount of time, effort, and number of personnel needed to install it by making use of this one-of-a-kind self-opening approach. Number 8. A flood barrier that's simple to dam. The purpose of the Dam Easy Flood Barrier is to protect the points of entrance into a home, such as a gate or a doorway. It is a very portable and efficient barrier that, as a result of the pneumatic pump action seal, entirely seals any gaps that may exist around a door. In addition, purchasers have the option of ordering Dam Easy barriers with dimensions that are specifically tailored to match their requirements. Number 7. Flood Guard Slot-in Barrier. The Flood Guard Slot-in Barrier is a flood barrier that may be secured by Aquabex and is of high quality and excellent performance. It can protect a pretty wide area. It is made up of beams made of aluminum, each of which can have a thickness of up to 100 millimeters and a height of up to 6 feet. Because of this, it is appropriate for a wide variety of location, including shopping centers and loading docks. In addition to that, these beams can be secured into position to protect against the possibility of theft. Number 6. Flood barrier that can close itself automatically. The unique selling proposition of this flood-resistant protection for a property is that it can initiate its activation in the event of a flood. To put it another way, the self-closing flood barrier CFB opens up by itself as soon as it recognizes the presence of flood water. Because the barrier is only erected when there is a flood, it is virtually unnoticeable on a typical day. Also, because it does not move from a certain location, there is no requirement for off-site storage either. Even though these flood prevention technologies are quite effective, their usefulness is directly proportional to the ease with which they can be utilized. At the moment, only a select few people in authority positions and customers make use of any of these devices. When these gadgets demonstrate their effectiveness and gain more widespread use, the outreach should also improve. Number 5. Property protection that is inflated with water WIPP. The water-inflated property protector sets up a substantial barrier that presses down on the water that is approaching during a flash flood. The WIPP is built from vinyl-coated polyester, making it extremely long-lasting and capable of withstanding the harshest of circumstances, as well as flooding. In a manner comparable to those of other technologies designed to reduce the risk of flooding, the WIPP can be rapidly deployed to either avoid flooding or mitigate its effects. Number 4. ClimaGuard. ClimaGuard is designed specifically with floods in mind, making it the most convenient solution to safeguard your valuable belongings in the event of a natural disaster. The product itself is a bag that has been outfitted with waterproof storage, an outside guard, and anchor straps to ensure that whatever is contained within does not move around. The bag may be quickly and easily assembled, and it is portable enough to be used almost anywhere. It has never been simpler to put away and safeguard your belongings in preparation for the possibility of a natural disaster. The bag itself is portable and tiny, so it may be easily stored in the trunk of your car or a closet, or it can be carried with you in case you need to evacuate. Number 3. The Heritage Flood Guard System is known as AquaBex. AquaBex is an excellent product for preventing floods that may be used to seal off doorways and other entry places where water tends to seep in. The water is stopped in its tracks or directed in a different direction by the lightweight and reusable barrier that offers protection against incoming water. The Flood Guard system, which may be installed on doors and windows, is becoming an increasingly popular choice for flood-prone location, particularly in big cities. Number 2. Quick Dams. Quick dams, also known as water barrier socks, are the flood prevention equipment with the highest rate of growth in North America. Over the past year, Quick Dam has expanded its distribution to include all of the main home improvement retailers such as Home Depot, Lowe's, and Rona, in addition to a big Amazon store that is filled with several product variants. Many different kinds of situations can make use of the flood barriers called Quick Dam, which comes in lengths of 5, 10, and 17 feet respectively. According to the reviews that have been posted so far, the device is doing an excellent job of preventing rising flood waters from damaging the property of homeowners. Number 1. Flood Block. Another creation along the lines of Lego, the flood block may be interlocked, stacked, and positioned in various ways to protect residential and commercial properties against flooding. The container is designed to fill itself with water, and it has foam cushioning on the bottom to create a seal that stops water from leaking in from underneath. The ability to stack ensures that there will be very little space taken up when the product is put away. Because of the straightforward nature of the system and its low weight, putting it together does not require any specialized training. In addition, it is a solution that is of higher quality, more economical, and more effective than using sandbags. The term flood control refers to the several strategies that are utilized to lessen or stop the destructive impacts of flood waters. The installation of rock beams, rock RIP wraps, and sandbags, the maintenance of normal slopes with vegetation, or the application of soil cement on steeper slopes, and the construction or expansion of drainage are some of the common techniques used for flood control. Other methods include maintaining normal slopes with vegetation or applying soil cement on steeper slopes. Additional solutions include retaining basins, dikes, and dams. Detention is still another option. How did you like the video? Do you like it? Leave your valuable comments in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube.